Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate you being here. I must apologize for my absence for a while. You guys know the story already. I'll not go into that. But let's get right into this question. So the first one comes to us from probability. It says the mean of 10 numbers is 58. If one of the numbers is 40, what is the mean of the other 9? So guys, from this we know that mean is x bar, right? X bar is equal to the sum of all the x values all over the number of items in it. And if they say the mean is 58, that means x bar here is 58. Alright, because that's the mean. The sum of, we're going to write it back because the information given did not talk about the sum of, so we're going to have to write it back. And it says the mean of 10 numbers, that means n is 10. So if you want to know what the sum of the 10 numbers would equal to, you would have to multiply both sides by 10 and transpose to make the sum of, let's even draw properly, the sum of f of x, the sum of x, the subject. So the sum of x is equal to 580. All right. So from 580 here, they say that if one number is taken out, so let's say the number is 40. So if 40 is taken out, we're gonna have to subtract 40 from the sum. All right. So this will give us 540. Remember, n was 10. If 1 is taken out, n is no longer 10. N is now equal to 9. All right. And the sum of whatever is left is equal to 540. I'm trying to break this down in the simplest way I can. So they're asking us now, what is the mean of the other 9 numbers? Remember, we established that mean is equal to the sum of all the numbers divided by the amount of numbers you have. So we have the sum and we have the amount of numbers. Now we can go ahead and find the mean of the 9 number. So x bar is equal to 540 divided by 9. And we know 6, 9, 54. So we divide this into that should give you 60 for your answer. So the mean of the other 9 numbers is equal to 60. So x bar is equal to 60. And so C is our answer. So these are this is a typical question that may come on the paper. And you should be able to do it in less than 3 minutes. All right. So the next question comes to us from algebra. Yeah. I want to say measurement. So A, B, C, D is a trapezium, and A, D, E is a triangle. A, B, C, D, E, trapezium, A, B, A, D, E, triangle. And the angles A, C, D are right angle triangles. So they're saying the area of the trapezium A, B, C, D, so it's basically this region they're talking about, which is trapezium being formed, is what? So in the area of the trapezium, we use a formula that says area is equal to half the length of the two parallel sides, we call it A plus B, times the perpendicular height. All right, not the slant height, the perpendicular height. And so with that said, the A and B, you can call any of these two A and B because these two sides here will be the parallel sides. All right, so sum of these two times the perpendicular height divided by 2 or times a half. So let's go. So gonna be half. A and B can be any side, but I'm gonna write them randomly. So it's 3 plus 5 times the perpendicular height here, which is 2. All right. So from here we can go ahead and simplify. So 3 plus 5 is 8. Half of 8 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. Or you could even cancel the 2's here as well and just add that. You could do that as well. So the answer for this one is 8. And you know its area, so it's going to be centimeter square. So our answer is at A. Another question, guys, that comes very often. So open up your eyes for these kind of stuff. The next one comes to us from sets. It says P and Q are finite sets such that the number of elements in P is 7, number of elements in Q is 5, and the P and Q are P intersect Q is 3. So what is the number of elements in P union Q? Alright guys, so these are things that we need to know about this question. So set P, set Q. Everything in here and everything in here, they have two different number of elements. So P had 7 and Q had 5. But when they're combined, they share 3 things in common. So I'm going to do a sketch right here so you can see. Because some persons, they want to see visual, and I learn like that as well. So I can relate to that. So everything in P, guys, is 7. Everything in Q is 5. But the combination or the intersection of them, they share 3 things in common. So here we will have 3. So since everything in P is 7, that means everything here is 7. If you have 3 already, you basically say 7 subtract 3 to give you 4. So P only would be 4. Q, number of elements in is 5, so everything here is 5. If here is 3, to know what Q only is, you basically subtract those 2. Now I'm going to do a refine set so you can see where each are. So that's 3, that's 4, and that's 2. So from here, they're asking us what is the number of elements in P union Q. And we know the union basically means everything in set P and everything in set Q without repeating anything. So right here, they're talking about. So it's 4 plus 3 plus 2. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 plus 2 is 9. So the total is 9. And there we go. C is our answer. I hope this was clear for you as well as the others. If it's not, feel free to leave me a comment in the comment section below and I'll be happy to assist you. Let's go to the next question. So the shaded area in the Venn diagram below represents what? So right here, guys, also from set theory, but this question has to do with subsets. So, you know, subset is basically a set contained in another set. So right here, you can see that set Q is contained in set P. All right. If you should look at this as 2 intersecting sets, you will see, I'm going to draw the sample here. As you guys know, I like to go visual. So that's P and that's Q. If Q is in P, that means they have something in common, right? And so this region here would be a different color marker. So this region here, see I shaded just now, would be the intersection of both of them. All right, which is the same thing as saying this. But because Q over here don't have anything else, over here will be like totally empty. So the subset will be more suitable to represent a set like this. All right. So for this one, it's going to be and we know that the intersection here means and, the union basically means or. Complement here means everything outside of P, everything outside of Q for part B. So it has to be in both of them. So it's and. So the answer for this one is at D. All right. So this is how we approach a question like this. I hope this was clear as well. And you know, if you had other elements out here and they ask you about this region here, it would be Q complement, everything outside of Q. All right. And you could also say P only. All right. So let's go to the next question. So right here, they say the rate on fixed deposit is given in for 2 years. So for 2014, it's 7.8%. 2015 is 7.5%. So how much more deposit, how much more interest did a fixed deposit of 10,000 earn in 2015 than 2014? I don't like the whole question is phrased, but it can be done. So let's go ahead. And so basically you're going to find a percent. What is 7.5% of 10,000? What is 7.8% of 10,000? Then you see the difference between the two interests. So let's go. So we know a percentage is basically a fraction out of 100. So we can say 7.8% is 7.8 over 100 times whatever amount of money that was deposited, and it's 10,000. All right. Also, 7.5%, same as saying 7.5 over 100 times the same 10,000. So from here, guys, we can now go ahead and simplify. So we can cancel the 2 zeros from here. So 7.8 times 100. And the multiple choice condition, you have a calculator. But you know, when you're multiplying, the number going to get bigger. So you can move two places to your right. And fill that with a placeholder. So it's going to be 780. For this one, cancel the 2 zeros. And 7.5 times 100, the same thing. Fill placeholder. So it's going to be 750. So basically the difference in interest would be 30. So you're going to say 780 minus 750. And the answer is 30. All right. So that's basically how you know the difference in interest earned. And that's it for this video, guys. I am trying to source some new questions, so please bear with me why I didn't keep the live stream. I'm just trying to get the questions in. So thank you very much for watching. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend about me, guys, and come over and learn something. Whatever age group you are at, I can help you, and I would love to help you. So I'll see you on my next video.